Hello, studiers of witchcraft and wizardry and the Lego brick. I am here to give you another review, for I am LegoBud255, your reviewer for the viewers, which are you. I would like to continue our study of this specific theme, which I shall be reviewing, the Lego brick. Now let us get into this. Sorry. And here we have the Hogwarts Castle from the Wizarding World line. This is set number 71043. This comes with about sorry. I have a cough. Yeah. Okay, it's almost gone. Okay. This entire thing comes with about 6,020 pieces. This costs 83 galleons, 2 sickles, and 23 nuts, aka, for those who are muggles who surprisingly found this video, this is $400 in the United States of America. Let us start this review with the figures. Okay. We have 4 minifigures that we shall be looking at today. First up, we have Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Salazar Slytherin, and Rowena Ravenclaw. Let's start off with Godric Gryffindor. Over here we have a cool hair piece that comes with this minifigure. It's all nice. I think this is not new. It has appeared with, I'm pretty sure that possibly the Doctor and Emmett Brown in Lego Dimensions, the video game. We have a cool beard piece, and this headpiece should be about somewhat similar to that of Gandalf the Grey, or the White, if you want to call him that. Over here we can see he has a cross on his emblem. We also have here all the signs of the houses of Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw. Right in his hand he has a wand and the sword of Gryffindor. He has cool leg printing if we remove him from his stand. Here we can see the printing from his drapes and his culling on his legs. You can also see on the back side there is a little bit of lining. It's hard to see here, but it's there. Don't deny it. There is no head printing on the back side of his head, so that is really unfortunate, but at least he's a cool minifigure nonetheless. Next up here we have Helga Hufflepuff. She is a really cool minifigure. She has a cool hairpiece that is used by Princess Leia in Empire Strikes Back. She also uses the new dress piece introduced in 2018, which is the same year the set was released to the public. The Muggle eyes. While we have been hoarding this for a long time in the wizarding community, in 2018 we revealed this. So it's best that it happened now and not later, so this minifigure could be represented in her fullest ability. She has a cool face printing, and she has a really nice dress printing on the front. There's not much on the back that I can really be showing you. There's not much there, but there still is there something once I get it out. Oh yep, this is so much detail on the back. I've completely forgotten. You can see some of the back printing of her dress, and it looks fabulous, muy fabulous. You can also see there's a hole in her hair. I don't know why that's there, but I guess it has to be there. She also has a smile on her as an alternate facial expression. I don't know if I mentioned this already, so I'm sorry if I did, but you can see she has Helga Hufflepuff's house cup in her hand and her wand, which also, by the way, none of the wizards here have the same wand piece, so that's cool. And the difference about this wand piece is than what they used in 2001 through 2011 is mainly just they used to use just brown sticks, but these have new exclusive things where you can hold it and turn it and pivot it all through the way you want it to be. Next up we have Salazar Slytherin. He has a cool headpiece. He doesn't have any back printing because there's never back printing on sorry, I mean bald. That's what I'm trying to look for. Bald minifigures. But he has a cool thing. He has a cool cape piece, kind of like Dracula with the top piece. I don't know what that's called. He has the same beard piece as Sensei Wu in the Ninjago series. He has cool robes, but it's kind of hard to see there. But if you look closely enough, if I stop shaking the thing, you can kind of see something on, kind of like a keychain. If you don't know what that is his Salazar Slytherin's locket. The locket of Salazar Slytherin. So that is a very fine piece of work and magic. That is his heir to Hogwarts. Every single member of this thing does. There's cool back printing there, and up here I've dropped Rowena Ravenclaw. So let me just pick her up and we will continue on with her. I'm just going to do this now, but we can look back here and we can see Rowena Ravenclaw has a really nice dress piece, which is really detailed like it's from the stars, like she's an astronomer. She also has another face printing, which we shall see later on. It's quite nice. It's kind of like just like a frown, just like a normal face printing. She has. I'll show you what it is when we end up doing the thing. Once we show her fully on this stand. Once I get her. Hold on a minute as I end up getting her hairpiece on. And okay, let's do this. So here we have Rowena. She's a really nice minifigure. You can see she has a smile. It's much better to see it here. If you can see, there's silver and a little dye in their head. If you don't know what that is the that is the diadem of Rowena Ravenclaw. That was supposedly stolen by her daughter and lost forever. It's a legend based on those from House Ravenclaw, which I am a part of. She has a really nice dress piece, and it really looks like the stars. It looks phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Now, secondly, we shall get on to the micro figures. That is a buttload. There's a buttload of minifigures here, so let's start off at the end. I'm just going to list these off, and whenever I'm talking about the one that's over here, his head. First up here, we have Remus Lupin, Albus Dumbledore, Minerva McGonagall, Argus Filch, and Severus Snape, the 5 main people that actually work at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, which are the only teachers. Everything else is a student and a few bad guys. Start here. First, we have 3 Slytherins and Draco Malfoy here. So they're all pretty cool, and I like how they have these micro figure designs. So this thing is entirely micro-sized. So that's the one unfortunate thing about this set, but it still is amazing build and phenomenal work, which we shall get into after this. Next up, we have 6 Hogwarts students. And 4 of them contain of Hermione, Ron, 4 of them contain of Hogwarts students, Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Neville Longbottom. And there's about 2 others, but I don't know if they have names, but whatever. Next up, we have 3 students of Ravenclaw right here. You can see them. Oh yeah, here you can see all of them. I'm sorry that they looked really far away. And 3 Hufflepuffs. All of them have no names. Then there's the 3 bad guys. Dolores Umbridge, Tom Marvolo Riddle, or otherwise known as Lord Voldemort, or he shall not be named. I said it. Oh no. And Bellatrix Lestrange. There is 4 other microfigures, but they have seemed to be taking flight. So unfortunately we will not be able to see them today. So that's a very unfortunate thing. But right now I'm just going to put these in a secure area over here. Just give me a minute as I do this, and we shall continue on to the build. Finally we'll get onto the build. So let me sort this stuff out. So let me sort all this out. Just give me just 1 second. And we shall continue onward. And if I didn't tell you yet, this is probably should tell you right now that this is probably going to be a longer video. So I do apologize about that. But it must be done like this way. Okay, let's begin with the build. First, here we have 5 boats here, 5 small boats where you can fit 1 minifigure in. It's a nice little build. It has a blue bottom to make it look like it's on the water, and it has enough space there you can just fit inside a little micro figure on there. It has a lamp on there, kind of like the one I reviewed in the Hogwarts Great Hall set, which is right there, all the way at the end corner. You can kind of see it if you've seen that video. So that's nice. Let's also get this out of the way, because you've seen that now. I'm pretty much gonna put all those stuff here, but everything, all these rest of the things here. Over here we have Hagrid's hut, which is really cool. This built here has some pumpkins and a door area, and I like the way of the building. There's a mini Aragog the spider, ooh, which if it wasn't micro size, it would be much larger. And here we also have a Whomping Willow with a Fort Angela stuck inside it. The great thing about this, it moves everything can move. Everything. The arms can move, and this can spin around. So that is fantastic. That's very marvelous. That's very marvelous. Now as I just finished this here, hopefully don't have to do this anymore, and we can get onto the build. Now this is a very exceptional build, just like the Ghostbusters headquarters, which we will get to in another adventure. It has a lot of sections, but the main thing is that these things can come apart. These sections can come apart. Once I get it there. These sections are now fully detached from each other. Let us start over here, which is, I'd kind of like to say, this is like a bigger version of the Great Hall, and this, an advanced version of the Great Hall, and this is the advanced version of the Whomping Willow set that appeared in the Wizarding Wave also. Oh, there's a 5th Dementor hiding in the back. Ooh, you're a little shy there. This is an exceptional build. You can see there's a bench there. There's also another bench there. I mean, you may have seen that. There's a little boat house over here where you can end up, where all the boats end up going into and all the characters go inside. They go up these steps into Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Very fascinating. The build for the Great Hall is very exquisite, you could say. Yep. Sorry, I'm trying to find my wand here. No, I got it again. The cool thing about this is it has a lot of tans, grays, and a lot of moss greens. And also trees fly everywhere around the entire area. There's a little section here, which is really cool. And that's as far as this, like, you can walk around, but the detail goes on and on forever. There's a cool little area here. Inside here, there is the clock and two statues and a doorway. Let us go inside this magic castle. And don't forget, here we have a big tower with a dragon with a Hugnerian horntail on the side of it. It is very exquisite with this entire thing, and I love making this entire thing. We're almost done here. Over here is another area where you can get into here, but you can see this tower. And once I move this about, we can fully see the Hogwarts castle, but it must be done all the way here. Okay. So for the Great Hall. It is very fantastic, and it has 4 flags for Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Slytherin, and Ravenclaw, as order goes. There's also a bunch of signs here indicating the new rules of Hogwarts whenever they get placed from Order of the Phoenix. If you see here, there's a bunch of tiles here, a bunch of colors. If you look out this way, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's kind of hard to see when I'm actually doing it this way, but you can kind of see it makes it kind of look like it's like colorful, the windows. There's a bunch of tables too. There's 4 for each house. Then the main teacher table for the staff. You can kind of see some tables there. Over here we have the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets. Ooh. There's also some cool things here where they have this rock work that's just end up putting in here. It's all connected by these little studs. These little connecting things here, connecting pieces here. It can all connect, and it makes it look like it's all rock work. And over here we have the basilisk coming out of the mouth. It is very exquisite and it's very fantastic. It uses the same piece as Nagini in the collectible minifigure series, so this is amazing. Now let us go up to the tower, where we find a bunch of stairwells. The moving stairwells in the Harry Potter franchise and Hogwarts is quite exclusive. It's always hard to find my way around it. It's always hard to navigate it because these stairs always move all the times. It could be a pain in the neck first, but you get used to it. All 2 of these stair pieces move around. These can move around, but they're limited by the space it's given. Yep, like that. I'm not stuck in there, and I gotta move it down. There. That's free to move again. Over here we have the girls' bathroom, and we have the girls' bathroom here. We can see here a microfig of Moaning Myrtle, which is killed by the basilisk, unfortunately, as we saw. Over here we have an image of a mermaid, which can actually move around. It can't do it on this set, but it can. But you see this faucet area? This is how Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, and I'm sorry I forgot his name. I'm very sorry about that. I seem to have forgotten. I've forgotten his name. I'm sorry. The second professor of the dark arts. Tell me in the comments below because I've forgotten. Over here we have the cool this is the cool Phoenix thing over here where you can enter into Dumbledore's office, where there's 3 paintings here. There is Dumbledore's little office. You can see here there is a bunch of stuff on here. You see here there's a bunch of stickers on the walls here. And you can also see Fox in the center on this side. And then you get a close-up look at the dragon, which is quite exquisite. It looks you don't want to get around this because it may burn you. So be careful of it once you end up getting to that. If you get this set, be careful of the Hugnerian Horntail. Yes. Now let us move on into this section of the entire thing. Now, this is all connected here, and you can... First thing you have to see, because you're probably not going to be able to see this later, this is Devil Snab in this area. Quite horrible and quite frightening. And this will slowly suffocate you until you die with its poison. There's a little area here where I have all this stuff here. It's supposed to be a little area of the lake, but still you can see how much details in this bottom area here. There's a little walking room over here, and some towers here, and a big area here. Turn this around, we can go in here. First up we have Dolores Umbridge's office. On the white studs there is supposed to represent her plates and her desk. Over here is the Defense of the Dark Arts room. This is that room. There's the magnifying glasses, the stone of the bones of the animal there, and the cage with escaped pixies. Pixies are everywhere. You want to avoid those, and a bunch of bats also. There's some seats. There's some desks area for the students, and a main area for the teacher. Over here you can see the Chamber of Secrets has been opened. Enemies of the air, beware! Good luck. Well, unfortunately I'm one, so say your prayers for me. Yes, because I may be next. Ooh. There's a little sticker over here. I'm pretty sure there is not. Nope, that's a continuation of that sticker. There's some lights, candles over there. And over here we have a continuation into the secret of the Philosopher's Stone or the Sorcerer's Stone, depending on which one you want to call it. Over here we have a room of keys, flying keys, which can only be attracted by this paintbrush, which is supposed to be a broom. Over here we have a game of chess where Ron Weasley and sacrificing himself so that Hermione and Harry could move on into the Mirror of Erised, or the Mirror of Secret, the Mirror of the Desired, which is where Professor Quirrell fought with Harry over this Philosopher's Sorcerer's Stone. Over here we have a continuation of the bridge, and we also have a bridge here, which you can also see here. That little area that I showed you back then, before and going into this side, that was a connection point. Now let me move this around so we can see the final area of this set. The video's got on as long as it is. Over here we have little area. We have a commons area for we have the library here. Has some signs here, some posters here. You see books and some big bookshelves, a bunch of books piled around here, and some seats. And these doors can't open along the door to the Great Hall. They can all open up. I'm sorry I did not display that to you back then when we were there. Now, over here we have the Room of Requirements, which it has a bunch of stuff. A lot of stuff happened in here, and a lot of things happened in this room that was very special to wizard history in these rooms. And yes, unfortunately for us friends, that is the end of our journey. I hope you enjoyed this video with much pleasure, and I hope you subscribe for more. I'm so sorry that this video was long, but this is a stuff that needs to be explained in full detail. So, I will see you guys next time. Tell me in the comments what you want to see next, and I'll do it once I actually, unless I haven't have it built fully. Then I guess I will see you guys next time. Bye. But if you are a muggle that is saying this, unfortunately I must do this for you. Obliviate.